G'day battlers, and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different because today the plan is to use 75 unique Pokemon across my sets in Go Battle League. So, you know, we can't just run the same team that's going well, that sort of gets us a bunch of wins the entire time. We're going to slowly run out of Pokemon that are really good, and we're going to have to start using Pokemon that are worse and worse and worse, and hopefully still try and get some wins with them as well. But with that said, we are just going to kick off with my sort of tried and true team, my Galarian, Corsola, Wigglytuff, Feraligatr that was getting me hundreds of elo, and you know, we're just going to see where it goes from here. I just remembered that I ran this team with a Wigglytuff lead, so I'm actually running this incorrectly. So I realized that I actually don't have a game plan. So even though this wasn't meant to be like the spicy start, we've started a bit spicy in that I don't have a game plan for this particular scenario, but you know. Look, Gastrodon comes in. We need to keep our Corsola for the Talonflame in the back. We probably should have kept our energy on the Galarian Corsola, and so I think we throw the Nightshade and then just go into Wigglytuff. We could have stayed in and got a little bit of Astonish damage, but not the end of the world. Okay, so we take down the Gastrodon, Talonflame comes back in. I guess we bring in our Corsola back, where it would be really nice to have energy from beforehand, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's no shield this because Feraligatr, we don't really want to go down 2 shields in the back. Ooh, okay. This is going to be a GG's, I think. It's going to be tough for us to get past that Wigglytuff when they still have 2 shields up. I mean, like, what happens if we run the team properly? Like, if we did what we were supposed to do, and we, like, we actually ran my proper team, and we had Wigglytuff in the lead, we would have quick swapped into the Galarian Corsola. They would have swapped into a Wigglytuff probably. It still would have been a bit of a tougher battle. So, you know, unfortunate that we're sort of losing our big 3 that we've been using in our Go Battle League team, but there's still plenty more Pokemon that we can run. By the way, extra rule, I am sort of not considering a Shadow Pokemon different to the regular. So I've essentially just like looked down the list on PvPoke and I've grabbed sort of the top 120 and sort of put them into a spreadsheet list, but Shadows do not count as unique. So I use Shadow Feraligatr, that means Feraligatr is off the table. Basti went, Basti is on the list, don't you worry. Bastiodon will come. But one thing that I sort of... Okay, we get the Annihilape into Drapion, which isn't the best, but it's not too bad. I don't really want to hard swap my Clodsire or Morpeko, so I think we're just going to shield through and click Rage Fist, which is the ultimate Annihilape strategy, to be honest. But I did realize that one part of this challenge is that I am missing a lot of the big mons that I sort of didn't realize I was missing beforehand. So obviously I'm missing Pokemon like Corviknight that I just haven't got a good one yet, so I haven't built it. But I'm just missing random Pokemon like Dashbun or Dashbun. I'm not sure how he's actually supposed to say it. But, you know, Pokemon that aren't that niche. I just never evolved one. It's sort of that sort of content that's going to show up in the next Pokedex video, I guess. Unless I have a reason to use it a little bit later. But we do get the 1 shield farm down, which is nice. There's kind of nothing that I'm too scared of coming in. Okay, Toxapex isn't awesome for us, to be honest. We should have... I've clicked Rage Fist to give me some thinking time, but we should probably just swap into Clodsire. Let's just farm up to a move. Let's get to a Rage Fist and then swap to Clodsire. And so now they free throw a Brine at me if they want to, but we take the Brines not too bad. And really, we just want to push the pressure, put the pressure back on them to sort of like swap out, give us something to do, figure out what's happening in this game. Where are we going? Okay, we're going into the Dunsparce. That's not too bad for us. Obviously, we have our Annihilape hanging out in the back that is going to be pretty good for this matchup. And then we have Morpeko, which is going to be really good for Toxapex. So as long as we can sort of get through this Dunsparce, we are in for a good time, I think. We've got both shields out, and they're just going to farm up a ton of energy on us, which is a little... It's not ideal. Benefit now is that we do have shield advantage. We are up 1 shield to 2. The only thing we have to be wary of is their ability to catch a move. So I think we'll go for 1 counter. Oh, I thought I was at the close combat. Okay, never mind. It all works out fine, to be honest with you. Because we can even... Surely we can tank this, right? Like, we could just no shield it. I feel like we no shield. Because it's just like... I know it's going to hurt, but surely we get... Oh no, wait a minute, did I throw? Oh no, I totally threw. Oh, wait. No, we're running the meta teams. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hang on, no, we recover. Because... Oh no. Okay, I shield. We farm down. I have the move ready to throw into the Dunsparce. Oh, no. Please tell me your switch isn't up. Okay, the switch isn't up. We still win this. We still win this. We throw the close combat. We win. Wait. Tell me this isn't... We Rage Fist boosted. Well, it has to be enough. Surely. I mean, there's just no way that Dunsparce could survive this. GG's. Who was worried? Who was worried? Jumpluff lead, so not the greatest start, but also seems like it's very thematic to pair up with the Diggersby and Malamar shenanigans, because they all sort of entered the play Pokemon scene at a similar time. Interesting the Dunsparce swap, when they know that I've got access to Superpower. I guess they really just didn't want to use up their Jumpluff for this matchup, but I'm not sure. I guess they just know that we have Primeape in the back, so I guess they're just using their Dunsparce where it's a little bit better for them. But at this point, like, I'm kind of happy to, like, I'll use up Malamar to as much as it can, but really, I'm kind of happy for Primeape to come in and get the farm down. To be fair, we didn't throw in good timing either, but it's not too bad. Because, okay, unfortunately, now that we're debuffed, that sort of takes some... Well, this isn't too bad for us. Actually, wait, what move was I running on Primeape? Was I running Night Slash or was I running Ice Punch? I can't remember. Oh, I was running Rage Fist Close Combat. Right. Okay. So luckily we can, just get the full farm down here. And now it's all going to be about the Rage Fists. Because Diggersby's not going to be able to do this. We're ABA weak to this Jumpluff. So I really need these Rage Fists to add up. Which, luckily, that's sort of their only, it's all that Rage Fist does is ramp up. So let's just hope that they throw some big nuky move that we can waste a lot of energy by shielding. I mean, we're sort of getting to the point that a Fire Punch isn't going to be too bad, to be honest. It's not going to be too bad. We shield up the energy ball. Okay, they let it go. What's in the back? Is it weak to Primeape? Oh, it's a Swampert in the back. Okay, well, they're taking a lot of damage from our super boosted Karate Chops. Diggersby isn't going to be too good for us, so I think that we're just going to stay in with Primeape for as long as we possibly can, do as much damage as we can here. Look at that damage! I mean, this is Karate Chop, not even counter. I think we shield here because then we're going to get another Rage Fist. This is kind of crazy. But also, who's running Swampert these days? That's kind of crazy in its own right. But look, I think this one is a GG's. We pretty much run the exact same team back that we ran in the last one, with Monkey, Ground, something sort of neutrally as the swap, and hey, it works out for us. Marowak, Steelix, Lickilicky. This team really sucks, but I like it. Thank you. Like, we have to get through 75 unique picks, Lyle. Like, we've got to burn some stinkers early. Okay, Marowak versus Ariados is not what we want to see. We do have Rollout. I think we actually go for the Steelix here. We double swap? They go into the Dunsparce, we go into the Steelix. I mean, this isn't good for us, but at least it's like, at least we have something to throw, I guess. I don't know whether you should be throwing Crunch or Earthquake here, if I'm being completely honest with you. Let's go Crunch, actually. Which, obviously, you sort of wish you threw them earlier, so you have the chance of getting the defense debuff, but because I think we get double Crunch here. Okay, one Crunch go. Oh, we even get the defense debuff. That would have been so good for the Dragon Tails. Oh, that's a bit silly of us. Uh-oh. Okay, we actually get a shield on that one, though, which is not too bad. Well, here's the thing. Now, we can comfortably throw in Marowak. I know this is Rogue, but I think we're actually in a position where we have to go for the 2-shield Lickilicky instead of the 2-shield Marowak. So we do actually, no, they still have 1 shield. So let's just farm down. I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. Oh wait, they swap into Greninja? Why do they not want their Ariados against my Marowak? I mean, it's not that bad for them. Okay, well, let's go to Lickilicky now, I guess. We are running Body Slam Shadow Ball from the, from Love Cup. Okay, we get the Shadow Ball in. We also sneak a Rollout, which is really nice. And at this point, I'm kind of wondering, do we just go all in on the Lickilicky? Oh, Brown Baller with our massive raid. Welcome in, gamers. We are going a little bit spicy today because we need to get through 75 unique picks in our battles today. And look, we've gone Steelix Lickilicky core in this one. So GG's, gamers. Thanks, Brown Baller, for the luck. Okay, last game of the set. Serperior is like the last Pokemon I wanted to see. That is so bad. Because not only we ABA weak to grass, but like Serperior is such a hard cut. Like I didn't want to just hard swap into Mandibuzz because I feel like if we do that, like I just don't think we have any win con at all. But, you know, we'll tank a Frenzy Plant, I guess. Okay, they swap out. That is so good for us. It is ridiculously so good that they swapped out. We needed that. At this point, I should have thrown my energy. But I just feel like using my shield later is going to be more beneficial. I just think that, you know, the Moonvast and Carbink, it would have been nice to land, but it's a little bit less necessary than getting rid of the Serperior, I suppose. Now, we are running our meme Gastrodon build that we were running like a few weeks back on stream, where we were running Earth Power Water Pulse, no Body Slam, which isn't too bad because it's not like Earth Power is a bad move to throw in this particular matchup. And at this point, I'm thinking we no shield, and then let's hard swap into Mandibuzz because Serperior is for sure coming in here. Okay, what have you got in the back? Please be weak to Mandibuzz. Ooh, Drapion. Okay, I'm actually really glad that I kept my 2 shields. Because I think that we just burn them here. Like, we just back-to-back burn our shields on the Drapion. Try and do as much damage as we can with Mandibuzz. We are running Air Slash as well, so we're adding up a bit more damage, which is kind of nice. I actually feel like we have a chance here, even though we had such a terrible lead. Okay. Oh, it's a Sludge Bomb as well. It's Aquatail's Sludge Bomb. I mean, good thing we shielded, I guess, but like, also, holy heckers. Unfortunately, we ran into the worst possible lead, really. Like, Serperior is like exactly the Pokemon we didn't want to see, but you know, add them to the ban list, I guess. All right. Look, we got positive set number 1. Set number 2, someone else is using a Steelix, and we actually get a great matchup here. Well, maybe it's not great, because like, we're taking a lot of damage from them, and we don't want to throw our close combat too early. But that felt so quick. I'm no shielding. Breaking Swipe. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's farm up to 2, and then just throw 2 back to back, I guess. There's 1. Actually, we could have... It might have been smarter to bank that second move, swap into Dunsparce, and go from there. I'm starting to think that would have been a way smarter move. Let's go for the Dunsparce, and let's save 2 shield Quagsire as our sort of... I mean, it's not really a finishing move if it has to take out potentially like 3 Pokemon. But it is what it is. We dip here, we'll get the Mud Shot down, and then we've got energy and a 2 shield advantage going into whatever's in the back. So as long as we don't see a grass type... Okay, Gastrodon... Aquatail Stone Edge is not the moveset we want to have against a Gastrodon. At least Aquatails are going to do something, but this isn't great. We're still in a decent spot. Like, they'll take us down to like half health before we manage to get the KO. And then it really is just about whatever they're hiding in the back. So we just have to burn our shields because we need this Quagsire to hang on. Just tell me that like it's Talonflame in the back or something, and I can just throw a Stone Edge and get the dub. Talonflame me. Oh, Clodsire. Finishing move. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we actually do get the Dubski. We lost when we ran Steelix, right? They also lost when they ran Steelix. What does that tell you? Okay, Typhlosion into the Azumarill. Not a bad lead, but I am going to go for the hard swap into my own Azumarill, and we'll sort of play it out from here. They decide to just hard swap into the Venusaur, which like makes a little bit of sense because they obviously want to avoid the Typhlosion, but it at least gets us an opportunity to try and get the Ice Beam through here. We do get it, and again, it makes sense from their perspective to let it go, but at this point, I would like to get some farm on my Typhlosion, because with energy, Typhlosion is pretty good into their Azumarill. Unfortunately, their Venusaur gets the perfect farm into us as well. Alternatively, we could go for Jumpluff, but I think Typhlosion is the play here, and do we invest a shield? I guess we should. We should, but we shan't. We'll take it on the chin. Oh, we only get 1 Incinerate, which is a little unfortunate. At least we get, like, I guess we're just putting all our chips on Jumpluff. Now, if you listen to Mato Galde, the LAIC champion, Jumpluff good. So let's put it pedal to the metal. Let's find out. We are going to, give our shield up here, but then we have the 1-1 shield, mirror scenario. So not too bad. Like, this isn't the... Oh, that's not good, though. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, heck, Skeledirge. Oh, I think this is where we say GG's, unfortunately. Oh, no. Typhlosion is literally one of my favorite Pokemon, if not my favorite Pokemon to run in the Great League at the moment. And I guess I gave it a pretty tough team, to be fair, so... well, better luck next time, eh? Dewgong, Gholdengo, Starmie. Okay, what have we got? I mean, look, let's look at this Gholdengo. Gholdengo, it has Hex. It's only 10k for the second move. That's not that bad, actually. Okay, we could build this guy. What does it power up to? 1460! Oh. At least it's cheap, I guess. Like, I've barely invested into this Pokemon, I suppose, so... it's not that much skin off my back. What's the PvPoke recommended moveset for Gholdengo? Gholdengo time. Okay, this is a lot better than getting Gholdengo in the lead, so we will take it. We can't really afford to swap, to be honest with you. So they're on 40, they're on 60. Okay, they're on 60, so they can pretty much throw whatever they want. This is one of those scenarios where if you're the Dewgong, you should really be forgetting about throwing on good timing and just throwing Icy Wind as soon as possible. But, we're not doing that sort of shenanigans. Like, come on, you want to see me play well? This is not the time. This is not the time for it. Let's let this go Starmie, and then we're going to just set up Gholdengo to close, and hopefully we can peel some shields off. That's my thought process. Because Gholdengo is just hard nukes, like because it's just Shadow Ball Focus Blast, we kind of need to have we want to peel off their shields is really what we want. So let's go for the Surf, get the shield off Talonflame, and then do we just let this go? Do we just already pivot into Gholdengo? Or do we keep Starmie around? We should keep Starmie around, but it's Gholdengo time, baby. Oh, that would have been a nice... I mean, it's not that much damage. Surely we win this. Like, this is just... It's Gholdengo, guys. It was literally in the video lead up to World Championships 2023. How can it be a bad Pokemon? This has to be an easy dubski, surely. Okay, Focus Blast is going to be big here. We don't want to get a move caught, but man, we get this... Focus Blast is an expensive move, hey? Oh dear, we just don't want it to get caught. If they catch our move, it's end of game. So let's throw one. Okay. We wait a turn. We throw the Focus Blast. Surely this KOs, right? Okay, big KO. What's in the back? Ooh, okay, Clodsire. Not ideal for us. Not ideal. Actually, our attack stat might be high enough that we still get this. Let's hope that our attack stat's high enough. Oh, man. Okay, Gholdengo could actually be OP. And they go for the big Earthquake, wasting way more energy as well. Okay. Gholdengo, show me the light. Show me the big KO. Show me why you're on the World Championship video. That's not enough. Oh, man. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's so close. Oh, Gholdengo is almost actually so clutch. Dang. Well, GG's. Dang, I think that's a lot better than any of us were expecting from the Gholdengo squad, to be fair. But look, maybe... well. Stunfisk into Talonflame. It's not the worst, I guess. Like, this isn't that bad. Okay, they end up swapping into Serperior. Hello, Talonflame. I'm sorry, you thought you could beat us a little bit earlier with that hard, weak to Serperior team. Not anymore. It is Talonflame's time to shine. We just lock in the Serperior KO because there's no universe that they shield here. And then, okay, they bring in their own Talonflame. Let's just throw Brave Bird. Because, again, I'm not that stressed in the sense that, like, I've got two Pokemon that do pretty decently into Talonflame in the back. So let's just sort of guarantee the shield here. We'll let our own Talonflame go, and then let's just Stunfisk it up. Stunfisk back in now. I should have tapped two Thunder Shocks, but not the end of the world. It's not like there aren't normal types running around. I know that Diggersby could be pretty tough for our Drifblm in the back. Oh, okay, this is fine. 2-shield Drifblm versus Toxapex. I mean, this is just GG's. Like, we just Shadow Ball, we win. And they top left. They know it. So, we're clawing it back a little bit. I mean, we did use some Metamons for it, but we're going to use some Metamons. Serperior into Feraligatr. I mean, I'll take a lucky lead any day of the week. That works for me. But then there's a swap into Primeape, and this is sort of all we have. So, well, we're certainly not swapping. And I guess I suspect that we're going to have to deal with that Feraligatr with our other 2 picks, unfortunately. Which isn't too bad. I guess we no-shield the first one, and then we start shielding from there. Hopefully they're not running Ice Punch. Close combat off rip. Okay. I respect it. I mean, it's not, like, awesome, because Serperior is so tanky. So, like, we actually tank it kind of decently, to be fair. Shield the Rage Fists, get the Aerial Ace. They are going to outpace us to their next move. But, you know, that's not the end of the world, because... Oh, actually, they let it go. Oh, and they've got Clodsire in the back. Okay, let's farm up to a Frenzy. Let's go Walrein here. If they bring in Feraligatr, we're not sort of completely out of luck. And I'm sort of guessing that they don't have Stone Edge on their Clodsire. We get the shield with the Icicle Spear as well, so we're at the shield advantage now. We're at the point where Obstagoon is actually going to be pretty decent into Feraligatr. The only downside being that... Oh, they do have Stone Edge. Okay. Well, that doesn't... They're not giving themselves a lot of farm for Feraligatr. We obviously have to let them Shadow Claw us down, unfortunately. Oh, we have a Frenzy Plant. We have a move banked. This is easy. GG's. And then Obstagoon just has to deal with the Clodsire in the back. All right. GG's. The Obstagoon team works. Nicey. Okay, let's start some... Oh, no shot. We run Bastiodon and we see Bastiodon. That is ridiculous. That is insane. What the heck, man? Okay, and they actually swap in a Grass Steel type into a Pokemon that has access to Flamethrower. We have a counter... What is happening? Like, I was about to say, like, we're blasting back to the past. Like, we're running a, old team. But what the heck is this? Let's see how we go. So, obviously, we're going to use no shields on our own Bastiodon. Eventually, Altaria will get the win against Ferrothorn. And then, once Altaria beats down Ferrothorn, they swap in Bastiodon. We swap in Deoxys. We sort of go from there a little bit. Pew! In comes Basti, so here comes Deoxys. And what have you got in the back? Show me a Grass Poison. They're not swapping. Are they triple weak to Deoxys? They might be triple weak to Deoxys. I think we shield here, because Deoxys is so important to us in this battle. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us, but I feel like having 2 charge attacks ready to go is going to be pretty beneficial for us going to the back line. Oh, it's the Sableye! Okay, it actually is Blast from the past. Why did they not swap this? Why did they leave their Bastiodon in? Because, this is not ideal for them. Because now we swap back into Altaria. We get the Sky Attack off here. I don't know if we could have got to the Moonblast. It would have been really close. Take out the Shadow Sableye. In comes back in the Bastiodon. We just throw Psycho Boost. We win Charge Attack priority. We win game. GG's. That's ridiculous. What was this battle? How did we manage to find the Bastiodon, Ferrothorn, Sableye team with Altaria, Bastiodon, Deoxys? That's ridiculous. That's not okay. What the heck? This is a team that Z's Wireless ran. We were in Gdansk together. He decided to start running this team, and he climbed 200 points in the 2900s using Worm as a safe swap. I copy-pasted it. I was battling alongside him, and I went up 150 points. The team was kind of just working. Now, a funny story, he was running Dragonite in the back. He didn't realize that he had Hurricane on when he built the team. He was he was expecting Superpower. And then he was like, actually, Hurricane's the move. And now we accidentally shielded there. I wasn't looking at my phone. That was a mistake. I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense as a shield. But yeah, it was an oopsie. But then he was just like, you know what? Hurricane makes sense. I'm going to run it. And then he just super climbed. It was pretty crazy to watch the man. He is so, so talented. But as is, we're going to try and harness some of that talent to get Wailmer the W, because we only get to use Wailmer once today. This is that time. We get down the Dunsparce. In comes back the Marowak. We're not going to get a Scold off, unfortunately, so we're just going to throw the Body Slam here. Luckily, a Dragonite in the back is going to be pretty decent into Marowak. We might have to invest a shield. Luckily, they invest a shield. I guess they don't know their Whelm accounts. So, let's go Dragonite hype here. They probably just go straight for the Rock Slide, so we just shield. And from the shield here, I'm pretty sure we can Dragon Breath all the way down. So they probably swap. Okay, I'm not seeing a swap. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Apparently, I should have been counting. Oh, and it's Clodsire in the back. I mean, these are just GG's. Like, whether they have Earthquake or Stone Edge or whatever, I think we just lose this one, unfortunately. Which is kind of lame, because, like, if we realized that they were going to get a Rock Slide off, that Whelmer battle actually, we could have locked in a win. Goodra into the Drapion. I know that it's a bit rogue, but I feel like what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to stay in with our Goodra, use no shields, just hold on to our shields, set ourselves up for potentially a Skeleturge farm down, and go from there with the potential of a Drapion closer in the back as well. Or they're going to swap into a Azumarill, which is actually going to give us the opportunity here to get some Thunder Punch damage in. They need to expend their energy to KO our Goodra, because Bubble isn't going to do the job. So we let Azumarill take out Goodra, we bring in Drapion, we get the Poison Sting farm down, and then we're in a pretty good spot for the Drapion Mirror, and our Skeleturge is kind of still sitting there ready to fire in the back. Ooh, okay, Annihilape in the back with 2 counters of energy. I think that we hard swap into Skeleturge here. I think that's our play. We go Skeleturge. We're going to invest our shields. Annihilape's on 5, 6. Okay, they're throwing Rage Fist. We kind of want to hold on to a shield if we can for the Drapion as well, for the opponent's Drapion. Okay, they're swapping in. They're letting us throw the Draining Kiss, which sounds good to me. There's the shield. And we're at the point where, like, oh, this Incinerate might be enough to KO. It's going to be... I feel like this Incinerate could KO. Okay, the Incinerate does KO, which means that, like, it's GG's. We throw the Shadow Ball here, this KOs, and we get the Dubsky, so happy days. Skeleturge is kind of crazy. Like, it's... I prefer Typhlosion as an Incinerate user, but Skeleturge is pretty good too. Okay, thanks, Debbie Pebble, for another bit of an odd one, but let's hard swap into the Victory Bell. Miltank leads are kind of... Oh, the Skarmory? How is it that whenever we run a team that is a blast from the past, we're getting hit with other blast from the past picks? This feels illegal somehow. It seems ridiculous. So, like, at least we get the Acid Spray in, but we don't really have a good counter to Skarmory here. Like, I guess we kind of just have to throw in our Sableye and sack it and put all of our chips on the Pelipper in the back. Because, like, we need to get through the Miltank. Oh, but Miltank also has a rollout. So we kind of have... We've got nothing good for the Miltank. I'm just trying to save you Stardust and resources. Thanks, Debbie. Oh my gosh, they're running Bastiodon in the back. Are you kidding me? They're running Bastiodon Skarmory. What? Okay, I guess now we just know. If Debbie ever suggests a team, just know that we're going to see a Bastiodon alongside a Blast from the past. That's just how it is, but we lose this battle. Guzzlord into Morpeko. Not a matchup that... Actually, I guess it's okay. We resist Psychic Fangs. Yeah, actually, and we're doing a lot of damage with Dragon Tail. They probably Aura Wheel us straight away. We actually resist both moves. It's going to still hurt us because it's such a high attack stat mon, even though it's resisted, but I kind of don't mind this. Oh, and we get the Sludge Bomb into Jumpluff. This could be massive. This could be so huge. Please no shield this. That didn't do as much as I thought it might, to be honest with you. That wasn't awesome. Let's just throw the Brutal Swing here. I'm sort of comfortable leaving Registeel to deal with Morpeko a little bit later. Actually, Whiscash. Both of my back line are good into Morpeko, so I'm sort of happy to use up my Guzzlord here. Once we throw Registeel in, it's going to super zoom back in as if we were here the entire time and we didn't go all the way back to be able to see Guzzlord in action. At this point, we can just tank all of Jumpluff's energy onto Registeel. We can actually... I feel like we can go for the full lock on down unless they swap into Slowbro. But let's go for the Zap Cannon here. Here's the thing. Now we have a bit of a predicament. Because our Whiscash is really good into Slowbro. It's really good into Morpeko. But we don't want to throw Whiscash into the Slowbro because then Jumpluff will come in and just dominate our Whiscash. So I think what we do instead is we just hold on to all of our shields. Let's farm up to a move over here. Actually, let's just throw a Zap Cannon. Because they probably... Well, let's see what they do, actually. Harry the Slowbro, in comes Morpeko, so we'll swap in the Whiscash. They're going to swap into their Jumpluff eventually. But by the time they do, we're going to have energy. We can tank their first move as Whiscash. It is the Psychic Fangs, so that's pretty decent for us. They probably swap to Jumpluff here. Now that we've shielded up the energy... I really thought I keep thinking that I've tapped the Mud Bomb. But we'll fire it now. I know that it's sort of like super resisted here by Jumpluff. But I feel like it... Oh, we even get the shield, actually. Oh, they got scared by the Blizzard, I guess. Interesting. I'm thinking that we let this go now. We bring in Registeel to get a lock-on farm down. And then we have a Focus Blast... kind of ready to go for Morpeko with a shield in tow as well. We don't have to shield anything from Jumpluff. Oh, we don't even need to. Oh, there's nothing even coming through. We just hard, and they top left. I mean, Registeel apparently still OP. It's kind of crazy. Okay, the Salamence from the Worlds video into the Jellicent. We have two hard counters into Jellicent, so let's go for one of them into Umbreon. They're not swapping. Okay. They've got a pretty solid check into our Umbreon here. So let's just, I guess, unleash some damage. If our Salamence comes in, our Salamence comes in. I'm not too stressed yet. Oh, okay. The Snarl down is a little bit ambitious here, but hang on. Oh, if we shield, we get it. Do we need Switch? I'm going to shield, which might really leave our Salamence out to dry. Oh, okay. This is bad. This is bad, bad, bad. Our Salamence has absolutely nowhere to go. Yikes. Okay, well, at least we can swap in our Lickitung. And it's sort of like if they swap into Jellicent. Oh, this is tough. We need our Lickitung to do a lot of work here. Rip. I mean, if it's Surf, we resist it, but I still think we take a lot of damage. Oh, Shadow Ball. Oh, yeah, that is a Moray. Wow. And this is what they called a World's level team. Trevenant into Marowak, I think is just a good... We kind of have three decent Pokemon into it. Normal type, hello Toxicroak. Welcome back to the party. We do take super effective damage from Drill Run to a kind of worrying degree. So I think I am going to invest a shield here. And then we'll just throw in good timing, see what we can do. 3 and 1. The counters are really adding up. I just don't want to have to take a Drill Run. Hopefully, I mean, I know we're a little bit attack weighted. We do get a shield out of that, which makes a lot of sense. Do we just shield and farm all the way down? I think we do. I think we shield, we farm down. We're not going to be in too bad of a spot. We have a lot of energy. We are at a shield disadvantage, but we're at least... Oh, wait, Marowak can come in. I think we'd hard swap into Trevenant. We throw one counter, swap. Okay. We're Trevenant again. They run away into... Oh, okay. It's Clodsire in the back. So, Tapu Fini is going to have a field day eating their entire back line. I mean, to be honest, Tapu Fini is sort of good into the whole team. Well, I mean, you know, Clodsire at least has some ability to fight against it, but, you know, it's not too bad for us. Let's throw the Shadow Ball, which is guaranteed to get the KO on the Clodsire if they don't shield, and then it would just be Marowak with a shield, which is still a little bit scary. I think that we can get to a Seed Bomb, though, before they Mud Slap us down. So they need to throw energy here if they don't want to face the Seed Bomb. But, alas, we at least get the shield here. And then we have Tapu Fini, which is in a pretty good position, to be fair. I think as well... Oh, they tapped them. Oh, they lost. Oh, they lost Chargeback Priority. That's rough. That's rough. I think we were already in a really strong position, but that kind of just seals the deal. I mean, this is a top left scenario. Like, there's nothing you can do with Marowak versus Tapu Fini. Oh, well, we take the self. We take the win. Tapu Fini, apparently. We can take the winning teams from, like, 2 seasons ago, and they still do pretty well in the Go Battle League. All right, let's see here. We've got the Galarian wheezing into Goodra. We do have Fairy Wind here, so we're not in a bad spot at all. Chances are they swap out here because Brutal Swing isn't... Okay, they actually swap into a ground ghost type. So obviously they're doing big Mud Slap damage. We're doing big Brutal Swing damage. So I think we throw one and then we swap into Greninja. Greninja is at least going to get tons of Water Shuriken damage back in return. We shield up here. We go for the Night Slash, and maybe we even get the boost. They're down to no shields. So let's actually just take the KO here. We'll use the Night Slash. They can bring their Goodra back. Goodra is going to take us down relatively quickly because we don't have a lot of HP, and the Dragon Breaths are going to... Oh, they actually swap into Galarian Weezing of their own? What is with the number of mirror matches we've been seeing? This is ridiculous. Okay, they have a Galarian Weezing in the back, which makes me think that I should bring out... I think we bring out Venusaur now. We tank the energy from the Goodra. I know that Frenzy Plant is resisted, but I feel like we just need to try and do some damage here. And then we have to try and win the Galarian Weezing mirror in the back. And then I think we let this go. We let Venusaur go down. We bring in Galarian Weezing, get a little bit of energy, and sort of hope to use that in the mirror match in the back. So let's hard swap in. Hard swap. Fairy Wind down. We get the Fairy Wind down. That's lovely. And now we go for the Overheat. We shield this, even though it's probably just a Brutal Swing. Because it feels like that was really quick. It was a Brutal Swing. I guess we were getting low, to be fair. This isn't... we probably should have thrown Brutal Swing first and then gone for the Overheat. This isn't ideal. Okay, that does a lot of damage, actually. Because now this Brutal Swing... Obviously, again, we'd prefer to throw Brutal Swing before we debuffed our own attack. But it's still at the point where it's like, well, we still have a lot of... we've got a lot of health on our end. So maybe... Like, they have to throw their energy here. And then we just need Venusaur to be able to farm down before we get KO'd by Galarian Weezing. We can win this. We can win this. Oh, we even survived the Brutal Swing. Okay, Fairy Wind down. We win this. Easy. Easy, trainers. Easy, easy, easy. I do have a Shadow Mewtwo that I think I built. Maybe. Maybe I didn't. Okay, great lead here. Although, do we have Charm or do we have Powder Snow? Okay, we do have Charm, so brilliant lead. Actually, all 3 of these Pokemon are pretty decent. Okay, in comes the Toxapex. We probably should have swapped into Mew with Thunderbolt, but to be honest, this is pretty good as well. At this point, oh, they swap into Primeape. They throw the move, which at this point... I think we just let Skarmory and its energy go. We keep both of our shields. We're going to swap back into a lot of Ninetales, get the full charm down. We actually do get 2 charms of energy, which I was starting to think that maybe we only get 1. Okay, they swap Toxapex in. We could have maybe gone for the Psyshock, but let's just go in with the Mew play. I'm going to invest my shields here. Okay, let's just throw Psychic. I'm not sure why they're not throwing. Maybe they feel like it's all up to their fast move damage. Or they wanted to try and keep Sludge Wave for the Alolan Ninetales in the back or something. I'm not sure what the game plan is here. They are doing a lot though. Okay, oh, it's Shadow Gator in the back. We don't have a lot of fasts. We don't have any fast charge attacks, right? We're a little bit slow, which Feraligatr tends to feast. Oh, but we get the big Thunderbolt through. Oh, GG's, trainer. That's some like Michael Starunka Grass Knot Mew on Swampert shenanigans right there. We just had the perfect move set, really. Like, we had a good move for Toxapex, we had a good move, which also was a good move for Primeape, and we had the golden move for the Feraligatr in the back as well. So hey, the move set worked out. Okay, can my OCIC team bring us victory? Quagsire isn't really what we want to see. Let's go for the Noctowl swap here. Hope they don't have Stone Edge, because then at least we have like... Okay, Talonflame swap we can do. Because I think we're comfortable throwing a Shadow Ball here. They obviously want their Ampharos to... they obviously want their Talonflame to dodge my Ampharos. We're just a little bit lucky that we didn't swap into the Medicham, because that would be so much worse here. I guess... The reality is, we just need to hope that whatever they have in the back is weak to Medicham. Because here's how this game is going to go. Their Talonflame is going to beat down my Noctowl. I'm then going to swap into Ampharos. Ampharos is going to beat down their Talonflame, and then they swap into Quagsire to meet my Ampharos. I obviously can't mess with that. I'm going to do nothing with Ampharos against Quagsire, which means that I'm going to need to swap into Medicham, and so I need Medicham to do some work here. Let's hard swap. Hard swap. What have you got for me in the back? Oh, that's not good. Oh, and we don't even have Psychic. We were running Ice Punch, Dynamic Punch in Love Cup. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, we need to pretend we have Psychic. Think Psychic thoughts. Rage Fist is kind of too strong. Remember in the last move update where they announced they nerfed it and then they got rid of that? I remember. All legendary team. Terrible lead. Let's go for the soft swap with the Cresselia, and we'll keep our Buzzwole ready to come in the back. They're not swapping though, they're staying in. Now Buzzwole I actually ran at the Melbourne Regional Championships in 2023, and I do believe that I won every game that I played Buzzwole, which was a couple. There was also a game that I should have brought Buzzwole and I would have won. But I think I went like 2-2, 3-2 at best in Brisbane Regional. We land the big future site, but at this point, they must be weak to this in the back, which makes me think they've got like a Mud Boy back there. Okay, we get this. Oh, okay. Typhlosion coming in. We don't really have a great counter to Typhlosion. The fact that they have one Incinerate is pretty scary. Look how much damage Incinerate does to us. Oh, heck. Maybe we should have gone Buzzwole. Maybe we just eat the Thunder Punch and we go Buzzwole. We get a Drill Peck off, which it will do a lot of damage to the Typhlosion. So we're sort of pressuring the shield here. And then we're going to put all of our chips on Buzzwole. Okay, we get the shield. It's Buzzwole's time to shine. Oh! Would you believe that I forgot until the moment I swapped Buzzwole in that I was going to be weak to Incinerate damage? Would you believe that that's what I did? Okay. We get now. What's in the back? Show me. I don't know, something really weak. Okay, Skuntank. We're getting really rogue here, but hang on. Wait, chat. Hold. We have a chance here. We can do this. This could be quite the comeback. Okay, get me to superpower. I think they threw by throwing the move. If they didn't throw the move, I believe that they get the fast move off to KO us. But because they threw oh wait, Trailblaze, that could hurt us. We get the superpower. Let's go. Oh, heck. Hang on. It's not enough to KO. We need Zapdos. Simultaneous. Okay, look, we'll take it. I think that was going pretty bad for us. We'll just take the tie. The tie is okay. I don't know how we're going to put it on the counter, but it's there. Okay, let's see if anyone can beat the famous Mewtwo Chansey team. Mewtwo vs Dragonite, we lose health way too quickly here. We go Chansey. I know that they have access to superpower. I know that that's hanging out there, but like we can't really afford to swap into Wailord when we're so weak to it. Like they resist all of our damage. Okay, look how well we can take a superpower. My gosh. I feel like our Mewtwo isn't going to have a lot of direction to go. We're going to bring Wailord in here. And again, it's another one that it really zooms out. Like, we don't care about any of Feraligatr's charge moves. Unfortunately, we're not super bulky, but it looks like what they're doing is they're just going to farm up a ton of energy on their Feraligatr and then leave, which is kind of okay to us. We just want to see what's in the back and hope that our Mewtwo does a little bit better against it. Okay, they swap into the Dragonite. Now that we've expleted all of our energy, we kind of just need to use it here so that we actually get value out of our shields. Oh, they let that go as well. What's in the back? Show me something that Mewtwo can hit. I mean, I know Feraligatr is going to come in here. We shield. Hope that Psycho Cut is enough with Mewtwo's attack stat to take them down. Otherwise, we have just sacrificed our Mewtwo for nothing. Oh, okay. We take it down anyway. What's in the back? Morpeko! Oh, we have nothing for Morpeko. We have Psystrike. Okay, to be fair, Psystrike probably still does a lot of damage, even to the Dark-type Morpeko. Please no shield. Oh, that still hurts. And we would have won Charge Attack priority if they got a little bit greedier. Only one more fast move away. Next battle, I guess. Okay, Regirock Grasshole. Palisand isn't really the lead we want, so let's, I guess, hard swap into Torterra. We sort of... Oh, Oh, the Togekiss isn't great for us. We would have loved to have swapped into Ivysaur where we would have the option of going for the Sludge Bomb. But as is, we just let this go. You know, we didn't get to a Frenzy Plant, but that's just fine because now we just get to bring back in Regirock, which isn't the greatest Grass Hole play in that, like, it's not really fast move pressure. We're just relying on relatively quick charge attacks, which is still pretty decent, but, you know, I wouldn't call it a great spot to be in. Okay, now they no shield, they let Palossand come back in. The question is, do they know Regirock's moveset? Like, do we just throw anything at Palossand to get a shield potential? Okay, no, they're just going to hard ruin a day. Okay, they are so weak to Razor Leaf in the back. Greninja, we're just going to Razor Leaf it all the way. They're going to get one charge move here, and then we take down Palossand. I think this has actually worked. I think that we just got a win with Regirock, Ivysaur, Torterra, one of the greatest teams of all time. And this is what happened. Like, you guys could do this if you just tank all of your elo running really spicy Pokemon and we get the top left, which means we're down to our final battle. Only 3 more Pokemon until we hit the 75 unique Pokemon mark. What do we run? Like, give me some suggestions. What deserves to be the last 3 Pokemon that we run? Overnight into Dewgong. That is actually a good lead. This is solid. Okay, we've got this. We don't want either of our Pokemon in the back to see this Dewgong. Omanite is pretty decent because we have access to Ancient Power. And we're just going to throw straight away because we don't want to get debuffed before we get this Ancient Power through. Hopefully we get the boost. That would be brilliant. Oh my god, look at that damage. That's ridiculous. I did just realize that we are going to be scared of Drill Run. So I think we actually have to shield. We get baited. That's unfortunate. Okay, hard swap out into Drapion. So let's farm up some energy and then swap to Palkia. Catch the move on to Palkia. I'm thinking that I probably should have sacked the Flygon, seeing it is the Boom Burst guy. But oh my goodness, and we get the debuff. They're going to Poison Sting us down. No. Okay, they're throwing energy. They clearly don't know the Palkia counts because we were nowhere close. So at least they throw their energy, I guess. But man, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. We have to hope that Omanite can somehow sweep this game. So let's go. Flygon action. Oh, it's the Crunch as well. I guess they're fishing for another debuff. A little bit greedy if you ask me. We'll go for the Dragon Claw to try and get the KO before they get a move off because we wouldn't have been able to fast move down. They let it go. Dewgong probably comes back in, so let's bring back our Omanite. We have another chance at the boost here. I probably should have thrown Bubble Beam because they're going to shield, surely. Boost, though? No boost. It's Galvantula on the back. Also weak to Ancient Power. Unfortunately, we're a little bit low. We're a little low. We're a little bit low. Come on now. Boost me. Boost me. No boost. We're going to be fine because we're going to get we get denied the Dragon Tail. That's a little annoying. We get lunged. Like, if we could go into Dewgong with a move, that would have been brilliant. But, unfortunately, I think that this is a bit of an L. We've just run 75 unique Pokemon in the Go Battle League. They're all below me. You can see that some of them are a lot spicier than others. I mean, we ended up with an Omanite and a Palkia. It's a bit harder to get spicier than that. And we even ended up technically going positive. We went 3-2, 3-2, 2-3, 4-1, 1-4. So we had some ups and downs, but overall we came out on top, which I think I'm going to take that down as a pretty solid win. So if you do like this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe to the PvP Josh channel down below, and there'll be more content just like this, as well as like go to the Twitch link that's in the description down below, and go follow on Twitch for future streams like this as well. So, but until then, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, actually, what's your favorite? That's a great question. Here's the thing. There were a lot of teams that surprised me in their win. I think that the best team that I have to give the credence to for the most fun was the Dewgong, Gholdengo, Starmie team that Lyle Jeff suggested quite early in the stream, because we had to build Gholdengo and we built the Starmie. We built 2 Pokemon for that team, and the Astonish damage was pretty sick. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out for us, but we landed a big Focus Blast and we were 1 Astonish away from getting the game-winning Shadow Ball. So it was pretty fun, but yeah, with all of that said, video ended here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.